And so, let me start the presentation. And I'm Nori, and from Japan. And my company name is Trana, and we provide a toy sub. This is a service name. And then this is an educational toy and a personalized and a subscription rental services. So then a package is like this, and you can see then the boxes here, and some of the toys is assorted. And we provide these type of box and to the consumer market. So, and what is the problems and for the parents and about the toy market? And the toy market is a very traditional market, and so and each of the time the parents and go to the stores and or then visit to the easy website and then see and then select the toys and then buy it. And then the children use it, and but then almost a case, and the children doesn't like that, and then and bored and boring, and within 1 week or then 2 weeks, and then they bought up, and then the toys and we will go to the storage box. So it's not happy. So our solution is we provide and we make a plan and for each type of the children and based on some of the data like the age in the months and what toys in the home and what time and what type of the toys has a good rate and for each of the children or the same type of the children. And this is analyzed by the data analytics and framework. And so this and the data analytics and for the toys is our our best asset and for this business. So and we create this plan and then ship to the customer. Then like then this is a cycle and for and how and our service works. And first and we our planner and creates a plan like then a chart and you can see there and we create this we select six of the toys and for each children. Then our cleaning team and create and clean the toys and send it to the customer and the customer and send it back to us and then we ship the next toys and to the customer and then we clean it up and this cycles continues again. So this is a subscription rental business and for the toy market. And this is an example of the toy and feedback analysis and what we did. Like this, and you can see that a number and 536 and then 1321 toys has a better relationship and if then we assort and into the one box. So and we did and again and again this type of data feedback, and so we know about then how we assort the toys. Then the market size is I'm working for the Japan market but we will be into the China market. So the China market has a more bigger opportunity for us. Then the current business result is currently we our monthly subscription fee is almost $30 and this is 3,340 Japanese yen. And then we have 4,500 active users, and then a renewal rate is 96%. This is I think that this is a very high renewal rate, I think. Then what is our strength is that we already tested over 1,600 toys, and then we have over 90,000 data, and then the cleaning and complaint rate is under 0.1%. So we this data and experience is our asset, and then this is very competitive and for these services. Currently current our finance situation is and we already raised $1 million and finance and in the next last year, and then this year and I want to raise $3 million like with you. Okay, so what is the future? So our future needs looks like okay. Okay, and oh, looks like that.
Your time is
Yeah, my time. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, guys.
it's okay. You have two questions in the chat. Please have a look and we will answer, and then we'll have some more questions from our judges.
Do you take the toys and bag and sterilize expert and see because yes, right. And of course, and we sanitize the toy and we and use and some of the and of course and ethanols and also some of the and another type of the and sanitize method that we have. And then currently, and customer actually has and concerns and for the virus, and but the and we already have the track record, and then in Japan market, and we have then a strong customers and confidence and for the cleaning.
Thank you. So more questions.
Sorry, I've got a question for Tadashi-san. When my child was young, I tried to give him more politically correct toys, educational toys, constructive toys. But he wants Ultraman, he wants Power Rangers, he wants all these monsters. I mean, how are you going to compete against Hasbro and Bandai and all these big budgeting marketing budgets? I mean, how do you sway people to play, the toys that you recommend as opposed to the toys that the kids want?
Okay. Now basically, then our focus and age is 0 years old and older than 1 year old. Then they don't know about the character. And this is our sweetest market. Then they are growing up. And so right now we don't have any character or our own private brand. But in this year we create a private brand first. Then 2 years later we will be entered the IP market. Then we created our own character. Then I believe we can compete with the Power Rangers or something if the children gets children is 3 years old or 4 years old.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have extra minutes for questions.
Yes, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do you deal with the children always breaking their toys? So how do you deal with those damaged things, and if you have any specific ratio that so far?
Yeah, we already know about what type of the toys has that tend to break, and so before we buy a lot of the toys and we test, and then our cleaning team has some of the knowledge and for the breakings, and so if our cleaning staff think about oh no, this maybe may have possibilities to be broken, and so it shall not be bought, and then we stop to buy. So this is we already have 1,600 toys testing. Then we know the method and for the breaking team.
I see. So so far the ratio is not too high.
Yes, right. And eventually, it is not too high. And also, we have our own toy fixing method. So and also we have the maintenance staff and for the specific toys. Yeah.
Okay.